From the solitary snow leopard in the Himalayas to the remarkably efficient California bobcat, Super Cats, a nature miniseries, reveals how both big and small wildcats survive and thrive in all four corners of the world. Filmed in 16 countries and featuring 31 species of cats, this groundbreaking three-part series captures the secret lives of cats using the latest camera technology and scientific research. Here's a look.
From the iconic big cats to the little-known small cats, nature's landmark three-part series will bring these superstars into the light. Join us for 30 expeditions across 16 countries to meet over 30 different cats. This is the ultimate look at an amazing super family.
Super Cats, a nature miniseries, premieres on Wednesday, October 24th at 8 p.m. here on PBS. And joining us now to talk about it is Nature's executive producer, Fred Kaufman. Fred, welcome back to the program.
Thank you.
First of all, Fred, why the title? Why Super Cats?
Well, it's not a scientific title, but we were picking up on the whole superhero popularity theme. And as we looked at all these different cats, what became really apparent were these super abilities, these heightened behaviors that, kind of are astonishing. A cheetah can run up to 60 miles an hour. A margay, which is a jungle cat, can rotate its wrists and actually walk down a tree. Their leaping ability, their ability to camouflage, the way they listen, they can move their ears, all sorts of behaviors that put them in this super category.
Right. And they're muscular and they're good looking. They really are.
Yes, they're very
superhero.
attractive.
Another thing that makes them super, makes cats super, is the fact that they have been able to adapt to almost any environment, right? Are there any other cats? Are there any other mammals as widespread?
Well, they're certainly among the most widespread of any mammal. They're in the deserts, they're in the jungles, they're in the cities, they're in the high Himalayas. They've adapted to the swamps. They live all over the planet.
Something else about this series that captured me, it was that throughout we get this very close-up and personal view of some cats that haven't been seen for years, or that have almost never been seen. Yet you capture them, they come right up to the camera. How in the world did the filmmakers manage to do that?
Well, two things. One is I'm really proud of the fact that most of the cats in this series you've never heard of before or even seen.
Right.
So while there are lions and while there are tigers and a leopard and a cheetah, a lot of the cats are smaller versions. They're beautiful but deadly, and most of them you've never heard of. So there's that kind of, profile of cats you've never even seen. We've spent about 600 filming days in the field, and through extensive research and being able now to have the technology to shoot at night, so we're able to actually spend more time and see more cats in their habitat at the time of day or even in the evening when normally we wouldn't be able to see anything.
One of the things you cover in the series are scientific experiments that either discover something new about cats that we didn't know before, or that disprove stuff that we thought we knew. Give us some examples of that.
Well, lions in particular are really interesting and unusual in the sense that all of the cats are solitary. They live by themselves. And lions we always see together in a pride. And why is it that they're together? Well, we really don't know, but we did an experiment where we tested their intelligence, and we put some meat behind a door, and the lion was able to figure out how to open the door and access the meat. But the real intelligent part was we took another lion, put it in an enclosure, in a cage, and allowed it to watch what the lion was doing. And the lion that was watching picked up on the behavior and the movements and came out and was able to open the door and access the food.
Just from watching the other one do it.
Just from watching.
That's amazing. I was utterly surprised about the fact that of the 40 known species of cats that exist, 33 are small cats.
Yeah.
And we see a lot of them in the series, and they're cute as could be. They're small, but they're not exactly
Well, I phrase it as, first of all, you're right. There are small cats that are as deadly as the big ones, and we've never seen them before. Many of them I've never even heard of before. So I'm really proud of the fact that you're going to see things, you've never even seen before, and they're not the usual. But I call them beautiful and yet deadly.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the thing with cats. And as a producer, you never go wrong making a nature film about a cat because you could just watch them.
Yeah.
Their colorations, their fur, their faces, they're just absolutely stunning.
There is not a species that's ugly.
Right.
They're all
absolutely right.
beautiful.
And they're all incredibly well adapted. They're muscular. They're just these amazing animals, and yet they're all equally as deadly.
Yeah. Well, Fred, this is a bold statement on my part, but I think this series is, if not the best, at least one of the very best that nature has ever made.
Yeah, thank you.
Really
It's very high quality, and yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Fred. Super Cats, a nature miniseries, will air nationwide on Wednesdays, October 24th through November 7th at 8 p.m. here on PBS. For more information, you can visit our website at metrofocus.org.